my latitude is 57810 for my stalker. I have a gun, I'm cleaning it. I also have my shovel. So a friend of ours, a friend of my husband mine says, Yvonne, who is it? And where is he? I'll go get him.
That's so funny.
That's funny. That's you.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I just saw it.
People are afraid of me. Grown men are afraid of me.
Well.
I don't understand why. Just because I used to hunt them for a living.
I know, and you're so tiny.
Yeah, but packed in this tiny body is 1,000,000 pounds of dynamite.
It's not the size.
On a short fuse.
When she started reading your stuff like this, like the breakfast talk.
Actually, no, it was Clay, not me.
Clay, yeah.
I don't have her on his Facebook.
He just thinks you're totally crazy.
Oh, I am.
He's like, y'all gonna make it back?
Yeah. Welcome to Florida.
I am probably the most sane person out there.
And this is a tame Daper bug.
Wow. Yeah, usually this is one
Mosquitoes
right
are,
here.
you can hear them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back here and see how far that goes.
Did you
We
see
can walk down that way if you want.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Did I do who what?
Did you see my picture?
Yes, I saw your naked ass.
It was all her fault.
Well, don't give me the ammunition.
About the new beach. Well,
Yeah.
there was nobody here, so I said, you know what? I'm going to see.
Yeah, that's true. It was empty.
That's what I love about these beaches. There's nobody
The
here.
helicopter that flew over and he moved them.
I moved the helicopter.
It's probably a cop helicopter.
Yep. It looked like
I'm a tourist. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not illegal to sunbathe nude in Florida.
Oh, really?
If you touch yourself,
Oh, okay.
straight to the slammer. Same thing with boating. You can boat naked. If you touch yourself, that's when it becomes a problem. You tell her what we saw last night? A sea turtle.
Don't it?
I'm sorry.
No, not you. Your camera stuttered for a second, okay? I'm just saying.
All of my equipment has a mind of its own, like the voices in my head that tell me what to do.
Well, that was actually my hand that started after the bug got on it.
And I listen to those voices. The book I'm working on now, y'all gonna laugh. The book that I am working on now takes place on US 27, Sebring, Palmdale, Davenport, Frostproof, and US 27 goes from Michigan down to Miami. Well, it involves a trucker and a hooker, and you can thank Slickwick there for the 6-inch stilettos that are in the book. And I have a killer out there, and he's in Frostproof. And my trucker has already found one body.
Oh, wow.
And all of this is going to come to a head in this little town of Frostproof, which really exists. Because we've been there many times.
I think that's, you have to have something like that. Like
Well,
something
well-
to inspire you.
Well, yeah, and my son's a truck driver. I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
And we passed by Archie's. Well, Archie's is in Brilliant and San
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
If you go north on US 1 towards Vero,
Hey.
there's on the right, there's a house. It's called the Summerlin House. It's outside of Fort Pierce on your way to Vero. It's called the Summerlin House. And the Summerlin House has been around since 1929. That's where my criminal lives.
Oh, wow.
And I describe the house. I describe where it is. Except I put it on the water. But anybody that reads the book knows what I'm talking about.
Why do you think
So many people don't know
I'm
about
getting eaten up?
Because it was a
must like my skin.
34, 35-year-old crime. People have chosen to forget. Now the old ones, the ones that have been here forever,
know about it.
know about it. And that's what Peter was telling me.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek Todd?
And there were 2 books that were written. One of them you could tell was not researched very well. The author had said, wow, you know, you completely changed our lives. I mean, they were able to heal through it. And this
Well,
guy was crazy.
What I did with Tracy's book, I started with Jack. I started with friends of ours who worked on Rick McElwain, Bill Saylor, who's out prosecute, Bruce Colton, who helped defend him, who's now our state attorney. People that work the crimes. Then in the meantime, I went to the library. Now, before I finish this dissertation, these are called mangroves.
Uh-huh.
All right, this is what he stood these girls on, these roots. And he would find a branch that hung out over the root that was strong enough to hold them, and he would stand them on one of the thicker roots, and he would hang them and make them stand on the branch, on the root. And he would gag them, and he would bind them. Now, the two that got away, he took them, he brought them in from Martin County onto A1A and tied and bound and gagged them and hung them on the riverside.
Wow. Sick bastard.
Evil.
Yeah, but those girls are the luckiest girls.
They are lucky.
That's why I know I just started reading. Actually, I read the section that were his words.
Yes.
Yeah, because he was telling me that he didn't want to read it, and I read it going to the beach the other day. But
That's growing too much over there.
that's
See how a
absolutely.
mangrove grows from the top down?
Yeah.
It drops a seed into the ground.
The girls are not there? No, I absolutely believe that their spirits are there.
Yeah.
What it is. And the reason that I believe that is because I feel like that Jessup can place us here.
Yeah.
I feel an independent time. They don't feel that count. But those two girls are at 324 pounds, and we went to go do the videos for the paper, didn't have the one tonight. And the videographer from the paper, you hear how we have interested in a 30-year-old murder. I said, honey, I got to see it. And he tells everybody he said, did I ever watch?
Put bugs off.
Especially true crime, and especially when it's local.
Suck some blood out of you.
That's part of the history of this area.
Absolutely.
Because until that time, everybody trusted law enforcement.
Yes.
They would get in a car with them.
Yeah.
They knew they would be taken care of. Well,
Right.
after that murder, nobody trusts law enforcement.
Right.
And I went and gave a speech one night at the college. First question I asked, I said, how many of you distrust law enforcement in this class? There were 30 kids in the class.
I do.
Like Carlos, they always are him.
Yep.
I said, do you know why? And then I went on and told them about Jessup. I said, and you're right not to trust them.
Right.
Simply because there's too many, that are misrepresenting themselves.
Absolutely.
They let power go to their head.
Yep. The badge, the attitude behind the badge.
And then you also have the ones that are not law enforcement, that are murderers and assaulters.
Right.
But they can get the badge to work this crime scene. Now remember, forensics was not as it is today. So they had no way of doing any forensic science. A friend of Jack's took 4 pieces of wood and a screen and made a sifter